Hi, this is Dave Murphy with Split Software. And in this video, we're going to talk about Split's Data Hub. The Data Hub is a single place to view, query, and export data. With Livetail, you can capture impressions and events. The key page allows you to quickly see what treatment a user saw or would see when they hit a split. And with Data Export, you can download all or a filtered set of impressions for a split. In this video, we'll cover Livetail and the key page. With Livetail, as I said, you can capture impressions and event data and use that to validate whether or not SDKs and splits are set up correctly. It's great for troubleshooting. You can also confirm track calls and data integrations are set up correctly and that the data is properly formatted. It works like common logging solutions. To start collecting data, you simply click on the query button and you can use easy to construct custom filters. By pausing, you can view details and export data and then resume to continue collecting data. The key page allows you to see all splits, segments, and identity attributes for a given key. It's great for checking entitlements and troubleshooting issues for specific keys. It allows you to find the treatment and targeting rule for each split, as well as the segments to which a user belongs. It does not show detail for custom attribute-based rules because we don't know what attribute is going to be passed for a specific key at runtime. Let's take a look. All right, we can start by going to the Data Hub. Once we press the query button in the Data Hub, we'll start to see the impressions coming in from any split that is associated with this organization that's sending us live data in the production environment, because that's the environment we've chosen. We could also choose to look at events, which we'll do in just a moment. We can add query criteria. In this case, let's say, we just want to look at splits for the front-end discount coupon. And we want to look at it for any version, although we could look for a specific version if we're having issues with data coming in from older mobile implementations. Now, I can also go in and look at this split specifically. We'll navigate to a different tab to keep that Livetail running. Here's the split that we saw a moment ago, or one of the splits that we saw data coming in for, where we've got targeting rules, a specific targeting rule based on some custom attributes, as well as the default rule. In this particular split, I can look at the Livetail, can again start the query running, and then put in a filter. So I'm going to put in a filter that says we want to look at the targeting rule where it matches our account type rule, which is looking just at our premium customers, so those that are gold and platinum. So we can modify our query to do that, and you'll see that the impressions coming back are just for those gold and platinum users. Now, at any point, as I'm getting the data in, I can choose to pause the data, view the raw data, so I can look at all the details about this particular impression, as well as download the data and save it as a CSV file. Let's look at events. And we can see our events are flowing in. Over here, the event types are available to us. And we can do what we've done before, which is essentially maybe there's a particular event type that we're interested in, like booking. And we want to also look at those bookings where the value was greater than or equal to $1,000. So we want to see the bookings for those specific events. So we press our query button, and now the events are going to be filtered to just the large value bookings. So as they come in, we're able to identify those, and so as they come in, we can see the bookings that are over $1,000, and maybe there's some that look interesting to us for whatever reason. So we have one that's for 1440, 1330. Perhaps we can just drill in on one. So let's do what we've done before and pause. And we have this very big booking. So we can come in and look at the raw data as we did previously and see, well, there's 4 nights and 3 rooms. So that's probably why it was a large booking. And the total value was over $2,600. Maybe we want to do a little bit further investigation and drill in on that user. And on this page, we can see the treatments that the user got or would get if they went to the various splits that are available. And for example, we see that in the show more info, they saw the text, and maybe that had some correlation with them booking the rooms that they booked. In addition to clicking on a specific key to get information, you can also search for a key. So for example, I'll search for a key I use all the time called Dave. You can see the treatments that I would get if I went to any of these splits, as well as the segments that I belong to. So that's Livetail and the key page and how they work together to give you options for troubleshooting and figuring out what's going on with your users and entitlements and splits. If you need more information or have any questions, as always, you can go to help.split.io. Thanks.